I'm Alvin.
I'm Paula.
And I'm Caitlin.
This is Abraham Lincoln. He was the president at the time.
This is a picture of slaves picking cotton. This was their main job.
This is a picture of slaves that are being kidnapped and taken away from their homes to be slaves.
Today you will learn more about the North
And the South.
And also listen about the economy.
And don't forget the slavery part.
Now to learn about Northern life.
In the North, or also called the Union, there were many factories for their main business, manufacturing.
Immigrants who moved to the North did most of the work.
Can you believe there were 3,543,847?
And there was 15,092,263 other Americans.
They brought cotton from the South and made clothing for both the North and the South.
Since more and more different kinds of machines came to the factories, the North didn't farm as much. Also because their land was not as fertile and rich as it was in the South.
Although they made a lot of money, the work days were long, the workers had low wages, and even the children worked and might have gotten hurt.
Can you believe how hard life was for most people?
In my opinion, life in the South was harder than the North.
In the North, many people were against slavery. Very few people had any.
They really didn't need them because of all the immigrants they had.
Life in the South, or the Confederate as better known, there was fertile and rich land. Their main business was planting, picking, selling cotton.
But the thing is, the Southerners did none of the work.
Southerners wanted and had slaves. The Confederate States didn't mind having slaves. Actually, they wanted slaves. They needed people to pick and plant the cotton and farm. They wanted people that would work without being paid. Therefore, the slaves did almost everything.
That is the reason why they wanted and needed slaves.
Then in 1860,
Enjoy this short video.
It talks about how the Confederate and Union states got formed.
Abraham Lincoln, a Northerner, was elected President of the United States. He believed in a strong central government making laws for the states, and he wanted to stop the spread of slavery. At this point, the southern states began to secede, or leave the Union. South Carolina was the first state to leave the Union in December of 1860. Over the next 6 weeks, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas left the Union. They formed their own country, called the Confederate States of America, and elected Jefferson Davis as the President of the Confederacy. The North said that secession was unconstitutional, and they were ready to use military force to keep the South in the Union. The South claimed it was no longer ruled by the North and would not reconsider. A civil war is one in which people from the same country fight against each other.
As you now know, this was how the whole Union split up.
This is a Venn diagram. It will show the differences between the North and the South and what they have in common.
In the North, many people were against slavery. In the South, it was the total opposite. They wanted slaves.
The North earned money by making clothing in factories. In the South, they earned money by picking cotton and selling it.
The one thing they had in common was that they both owned slaves.
Let's talk about the economy in the North. Paying money to the South got them the cotton for the clothing.
The cotton went to the factories and got sewn into clothing.
They sold the clothing to everyone, including the South.
But of course they wouldn't sell it for the amount they got for the cotton.
And if you think that's the end, it isn't.
It starts all over again.
This is the economy.
The economy in the South was much different from the North, but kind of the same.
The slaves picked all the cotton plants and did everything the farmers didn't want to do.
They would clean the cotton and sell it to the North.
They got the money from the North and they would be super joyful.
And if you think that that's the end, it isn't. It starts over again.